Creating the good, full life that you want can seem impossible. Part of the problem is actually English. There are 3 Greek words in the Bible that are translated as that one English word, life, that can help you create just that, the life that you're wanting. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. I get it, the Bible has been used to do some horrible things, but the Bible has also helped people, billions of people over several millennia, have good lives, the life that they wanted. And so we don't throw the baby out with the bathwater just because some people use it in a horrible way. It is a wisdom text that is worth looking at. So the 3 Greek words are bios, which is your physical life, psyche, which is your personal life, and Zoe, which is your interior life, or what people in church might call your spiritual life. Bios is used in Luke 8:14, where Jesus is using a metaphor of a seed. The seed is your life, and it falls among the thorns. And the thorns are all of the stressors that happen in your physical life. So things like money and your physical pleasure, and what I would say is tasks. And what it says is that it falls among those thorns, and the thorns grow up around it and choke it, and it doesn't mature the fruit that you want. This is so true, because what will happen in our life sometimes is that we will get overly focused on all of those things. And when we over focus on those things, we are unable to grow in the other areas of our life, which really increase the quality and the fullness and the richness of our life that we want at the same level that bios does. 1 Peter 3:10 uses that word psyche, and it says, for those who desire life, psyche, in good days, they should prevent their tongues from speaking evil. This is one of the brilliant insights of the Bible that's repeated over and over again, and it deals with a real problem of understanding our personal life. So understanding who we are as a person and all of the attributes of our personal life can feel ambiguous and difficult to suss out. And what the insight is that you look at what you say, and what you say, how you speak, will help you see who you are. And what is interesting, and psychology bears this out, is that you can change who you are by changing what you are saying. You can speak yourself into a new reality, into the person that you long to be, because it's a two-way street. The words that we say both help us understand who we are and can help us shape who we are. Obviously, you actually have to change, but sometimes the first step can be changing the way you talk. Galatians 6:8 uses the term Zoe, and it says that those who sow into the Spirit will have eternal life, Zoe, from the Spirit. Now, it's interesting that term eternal life, a lot of people think of it as like what happens after you die, but that's not it. Eternal life begins like right now. And this can be a place that people neglect, especially people that are not really a person who puts much faith in religion or believes in God at all. But that idea of the interior life, or what churches call the spiritual life, is a key to having the life that you want. So people develop this and spend time, in the words of Galatians, sowing into the Spirit by doing things like meditation or reading and studying ancient spiritual texts and wisdom texts, and sometimes just sitting down with people who they respect and have that deep internal life, and sort of asking them to mentor them, to help them grow in that area. So a really easy way and simple way to get started with this is to set aside like an hour of your free time to look at each of these different areas of your life. Your physical life, your personal life, like who you are as a person, and that inner life. And ask yourself a couple of questions, like, who am I right now in each of these areas? And who do I want to be in each of these areas? And then, this is the most important part, come up with a small, actionable step that you can take in the next 24 to 72 hours.